Oh, and the Republican campaign, I don't know, the House Campaign Committee and the Senate Campaign Committee for Republicans, they apparently got Trump on the horn and said a variation on what the fuck are you doing inviting Putin right around the time we have midterm elections? You're going to have a joint press briefing with him? You're going to have pictures with Putin after what happened in Helsinki right as people are going to vote? What the fuck are you doing? And apparently Trump reacted to that because he's a cowardly little shit and got on the phone to Putin and said, listen, you make the announcement that you're not coming. Come up with any kind of bullshit you want to, but Jesus Christ, don't come here. The boys just told me a big mistake. I wasn't thinking, I wasn't thinking. But don't come here. Oh my God, if you do, Vladdy, what are we going to do? So, Yuri Ushakov, a top Kremlin aide, said that Russia agrees there should be another meeting, but not right now. No, maybe after some other time. Ushakov said, according to a Reuters report, quote, after the summit, you know what kind of atmosphere there is around its outcome. I think it would be wise to let the dust settle. And then we can discuss all these questions in a businesslike way, but not now. Not now, Busha, not now. Trump and the bitch Huckabee Sanders said last week that preparations are underway for a meeting with Putin this fall. Trump tweeted on July 19th the following, quote, I look forward to our second meeting so that we can start implementing some of the many things discussed. What was discussed? Trump's State Department doesn't know. The United States military doesn't know. The diplomatic corps doesn't know. The press doesn't know. Not to worry. Trump's got it. I look forward to our second meeting so that we can start implementing some of the many things discussed, including stopping terrorism, security for Israel, nuclear proliferation, cyber attacks, Ukraine, Middle East peace, North Korea, and a partridge in a pear tree. I added the last part. Though the bitch and Trump have called last week's summit meeting in Helsinki, Finland, a success, nobody can tell whether it was a success or not. It was a success to Trump because Trump got to meet his idol on what Trump considered to be a one-to-one equal basis. Hey, I'm standing here with the other guy who has all the nuclear weaponry, and look at us. We're here. Hey. Putin, meantime, is going, he's saying to himself in Russian, what the fuck is with this guy? Oh, well, if he wants to come across like a dumb shit, I'll assist. He is what we used to call in the old Soviet Union, back when I did the wet work for the KGB. He's what we used to call a useful idiot. Of course, that started long before, I think before I was even born. I think Uncle Joe started that. But a useful idiot, which is what Trump is. Just doesn't stop, folks. Doesn't stop. Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Marina Zakharova said last week that the Kremlin is already working to implement undisclosed agreements from the private summit. She said, to quote, "A lot of what the president of the Russian Federation talked about is now being worked through. Relevant instructions are being carried out and diplomats are beginning to work on the outcomes. And we know what it is, and you dumb shits over there in America, you have no fucking idea, do you? You have no idea. Oh, this cracks me up. It cracks me up." End quote. However, according to Reuters, after Trump made his frantic phone call about, goddamn, there's an election coming, to Putin, and Putin talked to his people, Putin got a hold of Anatoly Antonov. He is Russia's ambassador to the United States. Now that the previous ambassador, the one that was in the little private meeting where they're all drinking vodka and laughing, and remember all that? He's back doing what he does best now, back in the spy business. So we now have a new one, Anatoly Antonov. He said that Russia is willing to discuss a second meeting. But he said there are other opportunities for the leaders to meet. Ushakov said, according to Reuters, quote, "There are other options which our leaders can look at. Maybe there will be other international events which Trump and Putin will take part in." Duh. And Ushakov mentioned what's coming up in November, the meeting of a group of 20 leaders in Argentina. Putin hasn't been kicked out of that one yet. Trump and Putin are both slated to attend in Argentina. Hey, Hernan, they're coming your way. Holy shit. That's where our YouTube producer lives. Hernan Schulein, watch out. Trump is coming.